Oh, there we go. There we go. I hit it twice. For the record, Davey on the beat. McFly. Gotta give him his props. Beat go hard. Wasn't free. He got tracks for sale. He make tracks that he like to rap on, and he make the shit that you may like to rap on. You know what I'm talking about? Make no mistake, this is not a promo. This is me recognize talent when I see it. You dig? We'll come back there, vibe out to the beat. Polo, what's good? Detroit Kings, what's good? All my Ghost Watchers, what's good? I'm going to start off like I always start off. If you'd like to support the stream, become part of the team, you can always hit that super chat button. You can always hit that join button as well. We got a Teespring in the description. You can check that out. You know what I mean? So there's multiple ways to help the stream stay strong. You know what I'm talking about? Help us grow over this wave. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I've been gone. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and reflect and take a look at things that you really want to do and care about. And that's what I did. And it led me down my path on my boxing. Boxing is a passion for me. I really like these hands, you know what I'm talking about? And it's been moving. It's been moving. So if you are not subbed up to the Boxing Podcast, please go over there to the Boxing Podcast. The GMT Boxing link is in the description as well. We've been moving up over that way. If you've been over there, you've seen the interviews of the likes of Devin Haney Sr., Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Michael Buffer, Bob, more interviews coming soon. We finna be on location in Vegas. So if you are in Vegas in between the dates of the 19th, I believe August 19th, I might be saying around, but August 19th, 22nd, just stay tuned. The dates will be prominent, but I have another show over there on the boxing channel called the Round Table. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I just woke up. We have a show called the Judges Table. Me, myself, and my comrade Polo J will be live on location in Vegas where you can come in studio and talk boxing with us as well. So stay tuned for those things. But things been moving up, man. You know, when you put your mind in something, it can work, man. It can work big time. Oh, I got to move on Amazon. You said the black dude and it's like racist bugs or something. I don't know what he talking about, bro, but I am live right now. I don't know what he talking about. But yeah. So the box side been moving up. Been concentrating more on there. They got cards. We promoing, you know what I'm saying? You know, the brand and everything. Shout out to who you are for recognizing time for what it is, for having faith in us to even get it started in that field, because I didn't know it was gonna take so much, and that's where a lot of my focus have been. Is not that I left GMT Grown Man Talk. I'm never leaving my podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is what I always wanted to do besides the sneakers. So I'm here for that, baby. You know what I'm talking about? But the opportunity presented itself, and it was more. It wasn't that it was more than I thought it was gonna be. What happened is that, goddamn me, it just went fast. It took off, like being a small channel in the boxing realm, and then it's just woof, it just went through the roof. Next thing you know, we getting live behind the scenes, we getting interviews, and it was like, you know what I mean? You gotta learn how to interview. You gotta learn how to be a presser. You gotta learn how to fill out these forms to be a legal presser. You gotta learn how to do this, to learn how to do that. and it was on the fly. People asking you for this, people saying we got to do this. So it was like a lot, but nothing that I can't handle though. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say we can't handle? So I just want to make sure I understood it, because I know a lot of people on into boxing that's on this side that that probably wonder like, dang, Slick just fell off the face of the earth. No, we working, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can have more than one avenue in life. You know what I'm saying? This is my way of having more than one avenue in life. For us, the YouTube realm, I got avenues outside of this, but for us, the YouTube realm. And I've been watching. Don't trip. I've been watching. I've been on my boxing, like I said, but I've been watching. I've been seeing a lot of buffoonery, a lot of, entertainment, a lot of dope sneaker battles. I've been watching. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, sometimes you just gotta take a step back and reflect. Period. You know what I mean? A lot of news be coming across the table. I just had to place my focus somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna jump into these subjects. As usual, if you want to jump in, I'm gonna put the link in the description. In the chat. If you would like to jump in, you can as well. All right. And talking about anything. It's sort of like an open discussion too. If you have something you want to talk about, say it in the chat as well. All right. But let me get this link for y'all and keep it going. Copy. Boom. Paste it. Let's see if it'll let me pin it. Y'all know my chat be acting funky. Sometimes it won't let me pin nothing. But it's in the chat. Nonetheless, let me know if you see it or not. I don't know why my chat always act kind of wonky. I don't know what that be. Oh, it pinned it. All right. Everybody should be able to see it like it is. But this one I'm gonna talk about. And dang, y'all know if you've been following Slick 50 for the longest, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people won't like it, but guess what? They freed Bill Cosby. I don't care what you want to say, call him Bill Cosby, call him whoever he was, but the way the man was locked up was it was just wrong. That wasn't justice, bruh. That was wrong. They locked that man up off hearsay, and I want to talk to anybody who got something to say about it. That man should never have been locked up. OZ, age ain't got nothing to do with it, because if you did, you did it. But they went all hearsay, had up to about 15 brides, and they all ended up being dope heads drunks, threw them out, made a deal where he couldn't go to jail, but then you turned around, try to come from another angle of a broad that he was currently still sleeping with, and took a testimony from her and used that to lock him up. A very vague testimony, basically describing foreplay, but you locked him up based on that. But previously he had a deal where you couldn't mess with him no more. Now you had to let him out. Now what folk got to say? What folk got to say? If they felt like that man didn't do it, if they felt like that man did it, he wouldn't have had no type of deal to say that they couldn't come at him again. Huh? Look it up for yourself. That's why they had to let him out. Technicality. He should never been tried again. So that's what happened when you give a lawyer a chance, and then you go get them real lawyers on the case. And then they figure out, you know what I'm talking about? Look, telling you. So shout out to Bill Cosby, man. I'm happy that he out. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't care about people's personal lives and things like that, but at the same time, that man did a whole lot of good, a whole lot of our greats have done wrong, bro. You gonna shun everybody? People still human out here. You know what I'm saying? I can name a whole lot of our greats from Martin Luther King on down. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm just tired of seeing black folks being persecuted for all the wrong reasons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of us that just need to go now. I ain't gonna lie. It's some of us that be like, You know, like, yeah, bro, you kind of did that one to yourself. You shot yourself in the foot. You know what I'm talking about? But there's some where it's just like, really? You know what I'm saying? I there's never been another group of people in the history that has been infiltrated and plotted against, even as being free people, have been plotted against. From gender to every which way, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can have they can have their way, but it is what it is. Chappelle, what's going on, man? And F Hannibal Buress to tell him, oh yeah. Plus the statute of limitations. Right, you know what I'm saying? They went beyond the statute of limitations. Got all these people from 20 years ago, knowing they just wanted some money. Half them bars had book deals. You know what I'm saying? And bruh, they chopped his deposition up, made the man look bad. And then what hurt me the most, it showed me all the sheep that's in our culture. Even on the radio, bruh. As black folks, man, we be so quick to turn on each other, bruh, instead of actually doing your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? And do your research behind it. And what I mean, you ain't got to be no lawyer. It's all out there for public consumption. It's all out there. You go look it up, and you'll still be like, yo. Like I said, them colleges ain't going to give him his money back. You'll take his name down, but you ain't going to give him a dime back. So his money was good, though. Right? Right? It was good for your entertainment to watch this go on TV of a man that was finna serve 10 years. Well, it was 3 to 10, but still. Old as he is and blind as he is. If I ain't mistake, dude like 100% blind, ain't he? Legally blind, though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry, that thing popped in my head. I'm legally blind. POV, hold me down. I'm sorry, I don't know why that popped in my head. But at the end of the day, all that's okay. But this is how your mind, your cerebral mind, it's funny. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? Hop from one horse to the next, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You just, oh, Bill was funny today. Then next day, oh yeah, he did it. 20 women said he did it. Then you find out later on they cokeheads, drug addicts, all this type of stuff any damn ways. Then they dig the history of they was all hoes anyways. Then we go deeper in the history. He's not the only star they was sleeping with. He's not the only star they did drugs with. Then they got to throw the case out. Because now what they saying don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's hearsay now. It's like we can't trust you. Plus it's past statute of limitations. Ain't no proof for real. But you know what? A lot of us was like, oh, he did it. He did it. You know, any women that was on me. Oh my God, I just saw you with a rapist. It was never proven that he was. It was never proven that he was. Chappelle, what's good? He said, Jagger Hoover. Yes, sir. He just hated being black himself. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, facts. Hit that like button. Y'all know what it is. So shout out to Bill. And I read what he said in jail, man. One thing got me. You know, he a Navy vet. A lot of people don't know he was in the Navy. Do y'all know that? When he was in the Navy, he didn't want to talk to no family because he said when you gotta be war ready, ain't no time. They don't send your family to visit you. They don't send your family to visit you at war. You gotta be war ready. That man didn't see his wife for the whole two and some years he was in jail. Because he felt like he had to stay sharp. And this man blind. That's what's called mental toughness. Again, mental toughness. He stood his ground. You know what I'm saying? He stood for something. He wasn't just finna lay down. It is what it is. So all y'all, let's make these stories, man. Oh, they let him out. They gonna let. No. Trust me, it's plenty more people that you see every day on your cell phone that should be locked up. They ain't locked up. But a lot of people riding with them. And I'm just saying. And it's the truth, bro. Um, What you say? In the red corner boxing with Polo J, nigga. I said he did it. Then so what? You should have put his ass in jail in his 70s. Right. If he right, why did nobody call him out then? Because he was a star, or what? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly that's what I'm talking about. But then you gonna try him? Get out of here. Chappelle said Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC, bro. Not once, but twice. Dos. Dos. Twice. And that's what happened. That's why I believe what happened. He always had more than enough money to buy it. They got tired of that. Twice. You know what I'm saying? He's not the only one they've done like that. There's been plenty of people who get shunned. Anybody that start to perceive more power than they deserve, things like that have any type of backing. If you notice they're a person of color, what happened to them? And these are all facts. Then they start saying, dang, it's starting to be, the black man is very charismatic. And this ain't getting on no racist shit. These are all facts. So, and it's some known fact stuff that, like I said, I read all the time, man. And this is something I've been new. I don't forgot her name, but let me look her name while I'm talking to y'all. Black men has been so charismatic, and black and brown men has been so charismatic in life, period, that they went far as getting this white broad, right, to infiltrate black women, which constructed feminism that you see today. Now, this is a true fact, and I tell y'all, I like to get y'all to read, whatever, or just look. Man, what is going on? Hold on, y'all. All right. I like to get y'all to read and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Um, there we go. Google. All right. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I was Googling. So much so that she went infiltrated black women, trained their way of thinking. How she trained their way of thinking? Coming out with books. This miracle book come out telling, even if God was a man, you shouldn't follow him. You shouldn't follow your husband. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. And all this stuff. You think I'm lying? Look her up, bro. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, Gloria Steinem. Look her up. It's a good read, and you'll understand why our women think the way they think now, where they feel like they're above and beyond. And the women that do not follow that creed looked at it as like they're crazy. Quick to tell your old lady because she by your side and follow you and how your way of living and you run a household and all that stuff. And she saying, no, this is how it should be. And it's so many more that believe in the negativity, the stuff you see today. No lie. I'm talking about she even got pictures. And I peeped this. The CIA is the one that planted her. No lie. The CIA is the one that planted her. It's all proven facts. Look it up. But nobody says nothing about it. Now why she ain't in jail. Who policed the CIA? The CIA is conspired against goddamn me black folks and brown folks forever. Wasn't just Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. It was black and brown people for the longest. They never wanted to see you succeed. Never wanted black folks to succeed because they recognize the qualities and the smarts that we have. How can you not? When a nigga tired of eating with his fingers, he invents a fork. They take that patent that. All sorts of shit. Like these dudes' minds are beyond. So we gotta do something about this. Because if we keep letting them think they smart, they gonna take over. And I'm being real. I know that's how they was thinking back then. And it didn't have to be like that. But yeah, our minds was on other things besides just conquering. Taking a piece of land half the time, That's no good. Can't even cultivate vegetables or nothing like that. But then when the minds that think of how to do ACs, air conditioners, forks, and all that type of stuff, cars, oh, let's steal that. Let's make something called patent where it makes us have proof. Not only that, let's destroy the black woman because they figured out that the black man lived for the black woman. And black women don't understand that today that we lived for them. Women of color do not understand that. We live for y'all. We are givers, y'all are takers. We provide. You take her home, reap the benefits. But they saw that. They saw that. That was the way to a black man's heart. To tear you down. But like I said, if I'm lying, I'm flying. All this was behind your boy. What reminded me of old girl was because what Chappelle said. Oh, this was behind Hoover. Your first gay president. Believe it or not, that's true too. Most believe he was black and white mulatto. So technically he was the first black president too as well. So he was the first black and gay president. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Look it up too. Like I said, if I'm crazy, tell me I'm crazy. The link right there. When I sit back, I read a lot, and that's why I'm putting two together. It just cracks me up that this stuff is not perpetuated, and they have the nerve to say, oh no, we didn't do nothing to y'all, and this is not the third, and we don't feel bad. Y'all should feel bad. You don't want to give black people our just due. Y'all wonder why they ain't wrote a bill up for black folk. Asian Pacific bill is there. They even got one for the gay right bill. No. They view us as their greatest enemy. They will always view us as their greatest threat. Period. It's not because of a lot of violence in black neighborhoods. It's a lot of shooting. Yeah, I ain't gonna stunt. Maybe a lot of fights, but we ain't stabbing and blowing people up. And there's less police in those communities. Believe you that. Tommy in his shed making pipe bombs and stuff. They not policing people's sheds. They not doing nothing. They ain't making laws for that. Right? We ain't stupid. Why you got the gun trains running through East St. Louis and Chicago? And they've been jumping them trains for years. Why you ain't changed them routes? We ain't stupid. This is something that they want to keep. Let me be quiet before they cut me in half, man, on here. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Especially if you live in the Midwest. Why they running all that through here? But I'm hearing about we need to change gun laws and gun violence. Y'all wonder why old boy Rondo number 9 got a rocket launcher. No, y'all ain't never think about how did he get a rocket launcher. Y'all ain't think about how old boy got on a tank. Y'all ain't think about none of that. Come on, bro. AR-15s was already a goddamn problem out this way in my hood. In my hood, way before Sandy Hook. Partner. It's always when it's a problem to them. You see what I'm saying? And that's not cool, bro. Nobody points that out. But I can't be mad because nobody points it out because we don't point it out. The only time black people say something when a nigga die. So why would I care? If I white, why would I care? Y'all don't care. The only time black folks want to scream and hoop and holler is when somebody, when a cop kill a black man, a white do something to a black man. When we gonna realize that's kind of petty, bro? The stuff that's happening every day stems from stuff that happened back then, and it's wrong. And they constantly finding ways to perpetuate it on you. Like I said, they had everybody fooled that bill was wrong. And it wasn't no proof. That's what killed him, wasn't no real proof. But just because he went trial, they said, oh, it's a guy in KC right now. It's a guy in Kansas City prison system. The DA said that he's innocent. They say he's innocent, and they will not let him out of jail. The governor won't even let him out of jail. Because why? You don't want to admit you was wrong? Right? So now they try and wait till this other law go into effect to free this man. When all the governor got to do is just let him out. It's not even a pardon. Just let him out. In the state of Missouri, he can't even sue. So you ain't got he can't even get no money, unfortunately. But they so angry, they won't let him out, bro. Where's my phone? I'm about to look that up too, so y'all can look that up, so y'all don't think I'm capping on that. If somebody heard of it in the chat, please put that man's name in the chat. But I don't hear nobody saying free that man. This man has spent 40 years, I think it is, of his life. Is it 40? It was either 28 or 40, 30, somewhere around there. But I'm about to show you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you something. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here it is. This is nuts, bruh. Prosecutors call for innocent man's release, but existing law prevents it. You look that article up. Kevin Strickland in prison for 43 years for a crime that the admitted killers and the key witness say he did not commit. Let me read that again. He's been in prison for 43 years for a crime the admitted killers and the key witness said he didn't do. See, they want you to think that you don't got a voice, you can't open your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? The biggest weapon they have against us is to keep us discombobulated. Period. Everybody going their own direction. You understand what I'm saying? No free thinkers over this way. No free thinkers over this way. No, we can't have that. They should not be allowed to think for themselves. We got to keep this boob tube going and influence them with all the negativity and stuff. Let me tell you something. The proof is in the pudding. Our youth is being influenced by the likes of our own. It's not them. It's all the ignorant niggas on TV, all the ignorant shenanigans that they see by our own. You think I'm bullshitting, but then they won't give you the likeness of the stuff that you need so we can be great, right? Why they not trying to promote? Do you know if all doctors is only 4% of colored doctors? A lot of y'all don't know that, do y'all? But if you could see that you could be great, 9 times out of 10 it's been proven you will be great. Right? But I hear, man, we need more black coaches. We need more black football coaches. We need more black basketball coaches. We need more black. Man, fuck that shit. You know why? Because why would you send Dwayne Wade to a high school to talk to them about playing basketball? Man, these niggas ain't started basketball before elementary school. They ain't trying to do nothing in ball. And 2, that's a drop in the bucket that you gonna make it. So why sell kids fantasies? Why? See, we supposed to catch this, bruh. We are, not the parents. Like, that makes no sense to me. It's cool you get to meet Dwayne Wade, a hero, and if your kid want to play basketball, Dwayne Wade, go meet them in elementary school. Don't go to a high school, bro. It's too late. Talk to a group of kids that not even playing ball. That's all I'm saying. That mirror needs to turn around on you. Can't keep blaming everybody. If we ain't gonna read, if we ain't gonna weaponize ourselves, so to speak, with knowledge, we done for, and they know it. I just told y'all about old girl, right, that infiltrated black women, bro. And I'm gonna give her name. Excuse me, one more time. These allergies is terrible. All right, go back in my Googles real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna go back in my Googles. Gloria Steinem. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about her. But all I hear is about feminism and this and that, and red pill this and red pill that. Get to the root of the bullshit and quit complaining about how they are and learn why the hell they are. And then concoct a solution from there. Not, oh, these damn broads ain't shit. Oh, this bitch ain't that. First off, if you a nigga complaining about a bitch that's raining on your day, man, you gonna have a hard life any motherfucking way. They ain't meant to be like you. Shit, you better shoo her to the side, especially if she ain't your old lady. If you ain't married to the bride, man, ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. Cause if you argue with a broad like that and you not married to it, you might as well marry her then. You gonna waste your time on it. I'm just keeping shit 100. In the red corner of Boxing with Polo J said, the DA is fighting with the governor right now, Slick. I'm keeping up with it. Right on. You know what I'm saying? They turn black women against the black man. Yeah. Look it up. I'm telling everybody that's in here. Tell a friend. Tell a friend, bro. Stuff like that need to be known. From the CIA, FBI, it's been all sorts of investigations that have been launched into the race of black people. Look it up. You could type that in. It will blow your mind. You investigating a group, a race of people? Come on, bro. Come on. What it do? What it do?
What's good, man?
Nothing. God damn it, we got Polo J up in the thing right here. What it be like? They can hear you.
I'm tired of these feet. The He-Man Woman Hater Club. I'm really tired of that shit.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. There ain't enough solutions behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just complain, women this, women that, women. Man, look, come with a solution behind, like I say, learn where it come from, where it started at, why they think the way they think now, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Actually, quit going off what I say. That's why when I try to come up here, man, learn about Section 8. Why the hell is it even called Section 8? Learn about all that.
Why would you want just a complete section to yourself to where you're impoverished?
Bruh.
Why would you want that? Like you always say, and we agree on this. Words matter.
Yeah, words matter.
So why would you want a whole section of poverty?
Right.
Why would you want that? That makes you basically a guinea pig running in the government's maze. Mm-hmm. Why would you want that?
Mm-hmm.
But our people perish through lack of knowledge.
That's what it is. And now
they don't care to grab the knowledge.
And now, what's really happening? They want to give it a turn, like people want to talk about woke and all that. No, nigga, quit giving it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, all Section 8 is a derogatory term. It's now a racial slur.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Let me tell you. When you're around people or when you're your own people, and I've been guilty of this too, and you don't even realize what come out your mouth. This is when I learned like words and everything. This is how twisted they got our minds. If you go to somebody's house and their porches to their step is messed up, right?
Uh-huh.
And they got it rigged with something, right? To keep it stable. The first thing come out of motherfucking mouth is, oh man, that's ghetto as fuck. That right there is one of the most derogatory terms you can say. Cause if you ain't never lived in the ghetto,
You don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is to be ghetto. So therefore, you shouldn't be saying that term. White folks was saying that shit. And then black folks start thinking that shit was cool to say too. But that's not what's up.
People honestly don't even know what a ghetto actually is.
Right. That's disrespectful as fuck to people that had to grow up impoverished like that. And then you, oh my God, that's ghetto as fuck. Look at this antenna, that's ghetto as fuck. Look at this. They just, you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, a ghetto is a prison endearment camp. That's what a ghetto is. So basically, by you saying that you're in the ghetto, you're in Section 8, you're saying that you're technically a prison of war.
Yeah. And to a certain extent, back in the 70s and 60s and 50s, that was kind of true, because what people don't understand is these neighborhoods in the 50s, 60s were where when slaves were freed, they end up getting all the houses that had no windows and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And they constructed their own neighborhoods out of them, and it just went up from there. But then as time went on, niggas start making money, niggas start migrating, and then they call this thing called the red line, where they gonna make it so expensive in certain places where you can't stay, where you it kind of, it's like you kind of funnel niggas into one place. You get what I'm saying?
See, and here there was something called eminent domain, to where a lot of the lower class black families, they stayed along a certain amount of streets or whatever.
Right.
They basically forcefully bought them out of their homes and tore all that down and put a highway there.
Right. Now, right. Chappelle had another term. Right. Even that term is wrong. Or they say it's nigga red. Nigga red. But guess what? A black person didn't start that term. Came out white folk mouth.
Uh-huh.
And we carried it on. That's when I be saying words mean everything. Niggas is always coming after niggas. Niggas ain't coming after them. It shows how much respect you got for your fellow man when you be severely quick to jump down on a nigga. But you, when you see a white person, somehow that puts so much fear in your heart where you be like, fuck it, I'll let it go.
No. See,
but that's how it is, though.
That's a self-imposed Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
That's a self-imposed one. That comes from poor teaching as a child.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That comes from modern day buck breaking from the prison industrial system and the school system, because that's what I call them now. That those systems are buck breaking. They
right.
buck break the blacks, the Latinos, and the poor whites.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's buck breaking to let you know what your place actually is in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
But the key to that, to fight back against that, is to fight back with knowledge.
Right. Right. I'm 100%. Quit giving up shit for free and all that type of shit. You ain't getting shit for free from them.
See, the thing is, a lot of our people, and I count some of the poor whites as our people. They are people because poor no poor.
Oh,
Let's just put it like that.
No.
So
a lot of people don't know, like say, Reed. It wasn't just Black Panther. Did you know it was such thing as a White Panther group?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, the thing is, we get fooled by the idiot box to think that it's us versus each other, instead of realizing that, you know, I can go to Alabama and get Stucky living in a double wide trailer with his woman and his 6 kids, and we start rapping and realize we have the same issues.
Facts.
And he'll see that I'm not his enemy.
Facts.
We'll come to the common agreement that the government is our enemy, the powers that be, not the country, but the powers that be.
Let me interject right there. That right there is the goal that they trying to succeed in, where ain't no unity. You understand? As long as everything is shambles, it causes dependency. You feel me?
But to fight that, see, I always say, ain't no point in cutting your grass when your living room is dirty. So
that's right.
It starts at home. We have to fix our men, then we fix our women. Then we raise our children. Then we move out to these other communities and get unity like that. We can't do anything while we still messy.
Well,
we need a bath.
that too, and I just think it's a little bit different where I see it. We fix these kids, bring these kids up right, then the man, then the woman, because you can fix these kids without their parents, because you give the kids something to look at. You get what I'm saying? Give them something to look at and have real aspirations. Where, like, we grew up in the hood. Nigga, I remember when computers first came out, I wanted to go to computer class. Well, I wanted to know what the fuck that was. So I was at after school program. You understand what I'm saying? I stayed after school. And the only thing was going on at home was niggas shooting dice and smoking weed. I wanted to be there. But see, my mom and my dad didn't tell me to go there or nothing like that. I got to see something. These kids today don't have nothing to look forward to. They don't have anything. I'm talking about they don't even have remember we used to have like rec centers, talking about rec centers. People be down in rec centers, but nigga playing baseball, football for free, all that shit, believe it or not, takes your kids' mind off the stresses going on at home, all that shit, and makes for a better day the next day for them.
And see, there's nothing like positive role models, whether it's a home ec teacher at the rec center or a baseball coach or basketball coach. Right. Having another set of eyes on your child that's willing to teach them and to set them on a path of greatness is very, very, very important, and it's much needed in our community. But like I said, our problem is lack of knowledge, and we have a system of failures raising parents. Raising kids.
Right. And saying failures don't mean they dumb. It's like I said, without the tools, the right tools and things, that you can't help but fail. And then people say, well, sometimes you got to move. Sometimes you did. Look, I done lived plenty of places, bro. I see different walks of life. California, I see why they broke. They constantly pledge money. The stuff that y'all see going on that the government doing, shout out to California, they've been already doing it. California, in order to get welfare, that broad got to be working or going to school. Now, peep this. If she want to go to school, they'll pay for it. She got to go for 40 hours a week, though. They keep getting that welfare check. And you're only getting it for 5 years. Say the man live in a household, right? They'll pay for him to go to school, or he can get a job. Like they'll show him how to do resumes and all that type of stuff. Put him in a job program. So when I see somebody like California able to do that, and pouring their money into that to the neighborhoods, and not putting strict stipulations on it, like, oh, you have to be this and this and that and the third, making so much money. You know what I'm saying? All they want you to do is show up and show out. That's it.
See, my only problem with that whole program is you're giving somebody control over your life. Mm-hmm. And, if this is the land of the free and the home of the brave, why would you be so willingly to give somebody else control over your life? Okay. I just don't understand that.
Check this out. If you don't have the means to go to school, but you do have aspirations and want to be something great, right? They're paying for it, right? Of course, they're going to have something like, if you don't go, we ain't paying for it. It ain't like they're saying if you don't go or finish, you're going to prison or something. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I understand that. Now, the type of control, if it was like super control where, oh, you can't do this for the rest of your life, or after you graduate, you have to work for us for 20 years or some shit like that, I'm like, hell no. You get what I'm saying? But they not doing that. I'm speaking from experience. That's how I know about it. You see what I'm saying? They sent me and my baby mama to Mount St. Vincent College. You could look it up. It's a community college and everything. You get what I'm saying? And this shit was totally free. I think that's awesome. And it's not like, and the part that I like about it is, if anybody, other programs I've seen like this, they want to say it's only so many slots available, and you have to be in a household income of this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to get people off welfare. They don't want you on it because they're telling you only got 5 years. So they telling you like, look, you better take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Of this. And if more of that was going around, for states. You get what I'm saying? Instead of like our state, they still fighting music. They still want to take art out of schools. They still want to constantly
But
down.
the things with the schools though, that's totally different because the commission of school boards, they run that separately and independently from the state. They
Right,
just
but
look for funds from the state. So
I
they
get
pick
that. But when a state is failing in the hole, who opens their mouth and talk about it?
well,
The governor
all
do.
politicians are going to openly talk about it, but the politicians have no power over that.
Well, they got the power of their mouth. They have the power of influence. See, that's what I'm trying to get us to understand. The power of influence is everything. Polo,
Yes.
if you were a governor, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you seen something you didn't like and it was not right, and you may not have power to change it, right? But would you just let it just keep happening, or would you open your mouth and discuss it?
Well, me being me, I would open my mouth.
And that would influence the people who do have power, right? Because now you putting it in your lap.
Not necessarily. Because
No, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that it's gonna automatically happen. But now you made it a public problem.
Yeah.
Instead of keeping it behind hold. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's a start.
There's too many variables in that because you got to look at this. The media is the fourth estate. So they're going to jump on any story that looks good. That's going to look good. That's going to look really good. Really good. Okay. But it's all about the perception at the same time. Am I up for re-election? Is this in the middle of my tenure seat?
Oh, we ain't talking about them type of politicians. we know about our governor. He ain't shit. But I'm saying, but I'm for real, I ain't though. I mean,
because you got to understand, constituents play a lot to do with what gets said and what gets moved in.
Right. It's just like here they took half our schools and turned them into lofts and made our schools crowded. That is the most retarded shit I ever seen. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the schools that I had went to are now senior living homes.
Yeah, it's stupid. You go on the south side, all these schools on the outside still look like a damn school, but people walking out, they live there. I'm like, what? And they all in white neighborhoods, bro. Shout out to DJ Soul Agenda, man. Hey, appreciate you coming through, bro. Another St. Louis. He from St. Louis too. Nothing but positivity. Shoe channel. Nothing but positivity on that man channel, man. I've enjoyed being over there, man. It's good, just straight sneakers and laughs. Hell, sometimes you can even play Uno over there. I had to plug my boy, man. But you can play Uno over there, dog. It's so cool, man. But yeah, but no, back to that. But no, I wasn't saying like my point was that all the way down to us black folks, all the way up to the governors, all the way up to politicians. If people open a goddamn mouth and make it the stuff that deserves to be an issue, I think it will be on the table, and at least it will start a conversation.
I'm not disagreeing with you with that because tomorrow I'm about to say something that's going to sound very foreign to the black community. I'm going to a city hall meeting in the city that I stay in.
And see, right, that we talked about that.
I'm going to one. This is
where he from. They call them city hall. Where I'm from, they call it a town hall. And they get over in the hood. They get over on us about that because these meetings are supposed to. And believe it or not, where you stay, they're supposed to have these. No matter what, if you call your stuff, well, like here we call municipalities, but like we got city, we got the county. Within the county, there's municipalities, really like little towns. They all have their own mayors, which is crazy. But they had when a liquor store won't say there's a new grocery store coming in town, right? That town gets to vote if they want their grocery store there. If there's a liquor store, they let you know everything that's changing. But in the black neighborhoods, well, the hoods, they don't tend to let you do that. They just let stuff pop up in there anytime they want to.
Well, the thing is, a lot of these meetings go on at churches. It's just people don't go. People really just don't go. I've seen it.
Yeah, but this way, I can tell you, they be getting old, bro. You can ask your alderman, They'll be like, oh, we're gonna have this and it don't happen. But then you got 4 new liquor stores up and down West Florissant. They don't care because they know what's this whole conversation, which is about that lack of knowledge. If like I try to tell everybody that, like when I moved out here to St. Charles, where I live at now in St. Charles, is primarily white. You ain't get. It's only like 2 liquor stores within a 4-mile range from me. You know why that is? Because they go to their town hall meetings and they tell them, no, we're not gonna have a liquor store where every church is. It was a tattoo shop that had 30 days. They did something, but they didn't change something in 30 days. The store was gone because the people had spoken. You see what I'm saying?
I believe that because on our docket tomorrow is with the whole schools and everything. The schools are going to open back up, but they're trying to see if they want to have the kids take the thing or whatever, or let the parents be in control of that.
Right.
And then there's that, and then there's the sidewalk issues, there's the pothole issues, there's the fresh market that's supposed to be coming, that's on the agenda, and grocery stores. So right. That's all on our agenda, and we get to vote on it.
And see, out here, they put it on your door. It'll be a little rubber band with a little around your doorknob, and you open it, read, tell you it's gonna be a town hall meeting on such a day. They may have some coupons at the bottom of it. You get what I'm saying?
That's how we find out. That's how we.
But go live in the city. Ain't no nigga in the city ever seen nothing like that on their door. You know what be on the door in our city when a new Chinaman opened up? It'd be specials. You know what I'm saying?
See, but that's a failure of leadership in the city council also.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's like I say, corruption. You know what I'm saying? Corruption. Like it just makes no sense to the point of that. It's up to, but see, we could say that. That's cool. That's pointing the finger. But we know that's been there. It's time for us to start pointing the finger at each other and say, hey, did you know this? Hey, did you know that? Hey, go look this up. That's why I make a point on we talk, you know what I'm saying? That's why I make a point like, hey, I'm going to tell y'all, but I also want y'all to go look this woman's name up. I also, because I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you talk about it, you could talk about it with confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I already know about Gloria Steinem, how she worked hand in hand with
the CIA.
With CIA and what's that bitch that
it was
Hillary
a book.
Clinton.
It was a book too. It was a book too that came out with a mysterious black woman on front, and it became a #1 seller. But don't nobody know who this black woman is. You know why didn't nobody know who the black woman was? Because she wrote the book and put a black woman face on it. And every black woman read that book. I am not like, look it up. I did. I'm like I said, I knew about this a while ago. You know what I'm saying? It just this conversation brung it back up to me. You feel me? But like. Yeah. A lot, and like I say, it falls in line with the red pill community, man. What's up, Chappelle?
What's going on, man? What's going on, Polo?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, bro.
But yeah, man, like it's a trip for me, and I hate that. Like, and I don't want people to think I'm badgering my own people, but I'm sick of us getting mad only when niggas die.
Well, right.
I'm sick of us always looking for somebody to follow. And then you realize when you follow them, they're leading you down in the dumps because they really don't care about you.
Facts.
If constructive criticism counts as badgering, then our people are in more dire strength than what I thought we were.
Facts. You know, that's why I let it off with the Bill thing. Everybody's, Bill, the minute he got convicted, everybody's, he's a rapist. Like, he never got convicted as a rapist.
No, he didn't.
Hell.
You know what I'm saying? Just like they did Tupac. Tupac went to prison for lewd acts, not being a rapist. The paper told y'all he was a rapist. But if you look on what he went to prison for, he went to jail for having his hand on her ass because they couldn't prove that he raped her. But they threw him in prison anyway.
Though, bro. It was consensual.
So at the end of the day, like, it'd be so much stuff that we be so quick and so quick to tear down a black man. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking about women. Other niggas do it too all day. Y'all see it. Don't act like y'all don't see it. Niggas always trying to tear down each other instead of bigging people up. You see what I'm saying? To the point where We talking about getting my flowers while I'm alive. Nigga, fuck them flowers. Just tell me I'm doing great.
Right.
Man, it's not even that. Don't even tell me that I'm doing great. Just say that black man is doing something.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But don't give me something, equate something that you're going to give me when I die. That shit sounds so stupid to me. Like you listen to stuff like YOLO. Nigga motherfucker said YOLO, you only live once. No, you do. Now I live every day. You only die once, motherfucker. But that's the shit they want you to live. They want you to believe, bruh.
Well, what you're talking about, everything that you're saying is what I call combating culture. We have to combat the culture in order to change the people. And
culture, right on, say what?
And from what I see, this culture ain't going nowhere unless there's going to be a mass purge.
I have faith. I'm going to tell you something. You sound like my brother, right? But I for real, that's what my brother be saying. But I have faith because all of us as a whole, I talk to y'all as a whole, but I don't mean everybody gonna get along as a whole, right? But from what I've seen and been so far part of, man, with my guys, man, that if 3 guys from 3 different states, 3 different walks of life can get together and make a dream happen, you can't tell me that we can't get our shit together.
Yeah, anything is possible.
I'm not saying that all at once everybody gonna do it, but take care of you. First is like say it's gonna start. The kids need something to look up to, but second gotta be the man. Because if you can't clean your house up, like Polo said, if your house dirty, don't make no sense to cut the grass.
Right.
Clean your house up. Show them, be the leader that you need to be. And if that motherfucker don't want to follow, goddamn it, she just gotta go. Because if you on a mission to do better and want better for your children and create a new way, a new lane, a new way of thinking for your family, then so be it. You see what I'm saying? That's how it has to start. But if men is gonna constantly tear down men and say fuck him and be hateful instead of say, hey, how did you do that? Like I don't understand that. I never understood that. If one thing that they didn't hide from us is this. If you want to be great, get around like-minded people that's trying to do what the fuck you're doing.
But that's counter to the culture. That's counter to the culture. That's what I'm saying.
It ain't no culture. I'm getting sick of that shit. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all something. Hold on, let me ask y'all something because I'm running short on time. Since you said culture, what culture do we have, y'all?
We collectively don't have a culture.
It's
nigga culture, and then there's black culture.
What's black culture? What's black culture?
Negativity,
entrepreneurship, inventing, family oriented. That's black culture. Building, being strong. That's black culture. Nigga culture is fads.
There
style.
You go. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you for putting it in that manner. Because I was gonna say the part that get me. And that's stuff that needs to be said in because, like I said, we don't even have that. We got neighborhoods, but we don't have communities.
We don't because there's such a disconnect between cultures. Because one culture is all about tangible things, the other one is about materialistic things.
Right, and that's what we fall short at.
Right there you go. I like that. See, there you go. The wordsmith said it. Tangibles is the key, but in order to get that. Black men got to be able to become strong leaders again.
But that's the thing. We have so many wolves in sheep clothing claiming that they're black leaders. George Floyd. Okay, that was a terrible incident. My heart does go out to his family. It really does. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up to watch a man die on television. But we want something tangible. Well, we gave you Black Lives Matter. Okay, that's nice. We want something tangible. Well, we put Black Lives Matter on the street. Okay.
Right.
Give us something tangible. Well, we sentenced the officer to 22 years. Yeah, but he's probably going to do about 16 and a half on good behavior.
He probably going to do 10 like old girl did. Old girl had got fit. Y'all remember that? The woman went in the apartment that wasn't hers and shot an old boy?
Oh, she got 10 years?
No, she was supposed to do upwards of 50 years and she did 10.
Oh, wow.
But see, tangible things. What about qualified immunity? Get rid of that. Oh, we can't do that right now, but we can give you a bronze statue of George Floyd.
Right, or we can give you some paint so you can paint the street.
Right, like a consolation prize or some shit like that.
Right, exactly. So like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly everything Paulo said is exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Stop giving away shit for free, because even though you get those little things, that's what Chappelle just said. It's a fucking consolation prize, an afterthought. Right. You see what I'm saying? Stop giving away shit for free, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like say, black men stand the fuck up for the right shit. Quit turning each other down and worry about the dumbest shit ever. Actually, if you're trying to get out there and do something. But first off, you got to do it for yourself before you can do it for anybody else. You got to correct yourself.
Here's a little secret. These men are complaining about the women. But here's the thing. The women are watching the men sit up and complain. They have nothing to look up to.
I tell niggas, you pick them.
Here's the thing. A woman is only going to submit to a man or whatever you want to call it that she reveres.
That too, but you pick them.
You pick them. Even if you pick a bad one, she will respect you to a certain degree.
You pick them. That's it for me. I'm tired of them. Man, this bitch, you pick them. Now, if you want to stay with her and keep her, then fine. That's you. Quit complaining about it then.
Do something. Leave.
There you go. Be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Then I hear motherfuckers talking that other shit. Well, become something that a woman will want. Hey, check this out, partner. Because first off, I ain't gonna say his name, but when he said that threw me off. I said, so basically, you want me to become a bitch. Something that she wants, but not me as a person. You get what I'm saying? Like my money, get my money up and all that. You want to become all the things that she wants, but she's not gonna want me as a person. Like we gotta start thinking better. Black love was not behind what this nigga had and all that shit. Right. What happened to the bitch that loved the nigga with the bus pass? That's what I had.
That stopped once the culture changed.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I had. I remember getting on the bus with my gal. I used the bus pass and pass it behind me, nigga.
Right.
Yes.
We catching the bus we going to Northwest Plaza, going to the Tilt, and then go to the movies and shit and eat, and then shit goddamn me. We get off the bus, I walk her to her damn house, and I gotta walk all the way back to the bus stop and get on the bus and take my ass home. You get what I'm saying? Them the bras that y'all, these new hoes be mad about, because that broad ain't going nowhere. She was there for the long haul.
Them is the bras that these chicks are saying that are boring.
Oh, they ain't boring. That bitch. I bet that nigga never leave her. I bet you he don't never leave. She was there cooking. Make sure he had something to eat. All that shit. He ain't letting her go.
And then that makes you want to invest into that female.
Exactly.
Thank you. And that's the main thing what you just said. That's what women don't understand. My grandma told me, you give a little, you get a lot. It's simple. Right. She's telling me it's simple. Give a little, get a lot. I watch her give my grandpa a sandwich and a beer. The minute he get ready to sit down and come, she's like, I'm going to go play bingo. He said, how much you need? $100. Go on in there and get it. And she'll look at him like, see? Shit. Yeah. And you couldn't talk shit to her or nothing. Nigga, he tell you that's my wife. You don't nobody raise no voice in my motherfucking wife. That was their love. That was their shit. You see what I'm saying?
Nigga,
that's what it's supposed to be about.
See, I just get my laundry folded. Hell, you go shopping.
There you go.
See,
it's about taking care of each other, and every man like to take care of each other in a different way. Women don't want to pay attention to that. Women just think they just supposed to get now, and they act like spoiled ass brats. It shouldn't be like that, but at the same time, all of them ain't like that, and it's up to you. That's why but I do have gripes. I don't like the women that's out here that be like, man, how that fat bitch get that nigga? How that ugly bitch get that nigga? Maybe because it's not all about looks, nigga. She know how to take care of home. She know how to cook. She could boil water. She know how to, you know what I'm saying? And it's not saying everything quality. I'm saying it's like, oh, she a maid. It's just she has woman qualities.
She has wife credentials.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She got woman qualities. Like, she is just, we ask questions. Like, a lot of women don't understand that we ask questions, these certain questions. If you ever hear, hey, what's your favorite meal? You know how to cook? When we start asking questions like that shit, that's because them the niggas who looking for wives.
That's the vetting process.
Yeah, niggas is looking for wives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas want to be married, nigga, but don't let the TV fool you, bro. Niggas get tired of being by themselves all damn time, going from this bitch to that bitch. That shit's stupid, bro.
And a lesser known secret, men don't really like having all them bodies on them either.
Hell no. Shit nasty, especially coming up in our era. We had to go through the scare AIDS and all that shit. Boy, hell no.
Chlamydia, gonorrhea,
I promise
crabs.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You could catch a yeast infection,
and then you used to catch motherfucking bras that had all that. We used to say she got that package, nigga. You better watch it. And when we say package, that was evident or
finest
everything.
Female, and she be the finest woman.
I promise you, but not to get all on that, man. I just my allergies messing with me. Damn it, stop it. But I just want to see Black and Brown do right, keep moving. You know what I'm saying? And start opening our mouths before people die. Start congratulating one another. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Now move to the next subject, because shoot, I gotta get off her. But it is another great day for these two young ladies who struck a deal at midnight with Boost Mobile. If y'all don't know the story, the NCAA is letting them make money off their names now, and their likeness and their image. So the EA Sports game that's coming out, guess what? Mm-hmm. Those college players have to be paid. Oh, that's dope. Oh, this happened today at midnight. Last night at midnight. Hannah and Haley Cavender waited. They played for Fresno State, by the way. They waited. They had been already sought after, but they couldn't accept no contracts. They're twins, by the way. They called Boost Mobile and they got to ink their deal just like that. So I am so happy that colleges is not making all this money off their jerseys. They can sell their jerseys. They can even get shoe deals. So we finna see college athletes have. Can y'all imagine that? Could you imagine Mike Bibby having a shoe deal back in the day when he had them phone posits on?
But here's the thing: there's a counter to that also. There is a counter to that.
What's that?
We ain't got time for it.
Okay. Well, we'll continue this story. We'll continue the story, young man. But yeah, thank y'all for coming to. Like I said, y'all said I ain't went anywhere, man. I'm gonna try to do the show at least once a week until it picks up, whatever. I gotta balance all this stuff out. Polo, stay on. But I'm gonna let everybody else go. Y'all be easy. Like I say, check out the links in the description, man. If you are not subscribed to GMT Boxing, please go there, subscribe. Also, subscribe to my boy Polo J in the red corner, Boxing with Polo J. Check him out. The Teespring, everything's in the description, bro. Everything's in the description, all right? Hey, I love y'all. Thank y'all for checking me out. And until next time, all right? Deuces.